We have two jobs in life: to learn and to cope with what life has taught us. I've learned, Dad. I've learned. I learned about loss before I learned about love, and now I think grief and guilt and all of their friends is the only way I know how to survive. I think I've confused my need to be looked after for love, but that is not love. I think I don't know, Dad. Because, Dad, loving me is not the greater of any two goods, because when you left, did you aim that bullet for my heart or my head? I hear what they say. We love you. Focus on writing more songs. Think of your career, they said. The critics, the record company, the family, all of them. All the names I have been given: troubled, reckless, out of control. I am a bee-hived harlot. My name means tragedy. They think I'm a monster, Dad. A monster. But is a monster not just a soul with a misunderstood mission, with a misunderstood sadness, and is a misunderstood anything not always labeled as crazy? Those who have the audacity to make friends with the ghosts that haunt them are never seen as brave, but instead insane. Always trying to be talked out of the demons that chose them, but is a haunting still a haunting if it has been accepted? Dad, you may cleanse me of my monsters, but I will still be here. I'm not crazy, Dad. I'm not. I'm just a woman trying to make peace, trying to find a breathful of hallelujah. I'm just a woman who never finished mending the pieces that couldn't leave, the parts that never learned how to be unsilent, which is to say, I sang because otherwise I would have no voice. Nostalgia is a fun house, Dad. I'm always looking for the closest window, the nearest door, the fastest exit, the easiest way out. This yearn is not a gamble. These handcuffs of sound and silence, I think I have too much soul and too much conviction. Do you not get it, Dad? Noble art is not made from the people whose places have been assured for them in heaven. I am a martyr like this. Mine is a story of love. Even as Jezebel became a kiss on a wolf's gnashed teeth, did she ever forget she was queen? After Ahab's breath was taken from her frail hands, did she ever regret her yearn to be seen as exactly who she was, a woman who knew the power of her voice? A woman who loves a man is righteous, yet a woman who loves a man and continues to love herself is a whore. When a man speaks, he is told to stand up, but when a woman has something to say, she is told to remain seated. So did she not die in the most woman way possible? As a martyr in the face of men who couldn't see the ground on which she stood? Did she pay for her sins or take the ransom for the man that she loved? Did they consider the parts of her body that melted into the dirt, holy ground? Was Jezebel thrown into that pit of dogs? Or did she simply jump?